when you make a slight mistake, they come close to you and they want to take the mic from you and silently tell you, stand there, watch and learn. I want to show you how this thing is done. They will embarrass you in public. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wellington, and if you're a new subscriber, please consider subscribing and let's have this conversation going. So we are combing through the episodes of praise and worship, and I believe that when my book will be complete, the Worshipper's Manual, I believe it will be available on social media platforms, and you will be blessed even as we go through this. More details will be given within the pages of the book, and even as you get it, I know that you will be blessed. Now, today I would like us to talk about toxic worship leaders. Toxic worship leaders, according to my own, in my view, a toxic worship leader is a man or woman that wears two faces. They are double-sided. On one part, they look like saints, and on the other part, they're actually people that bring toxicity, into the worship team, and it affects the daily operations of the worship ministry and ministry at large. These are people that look like saints when they go to the bishop or the pastor or the visionary of the ministry, and they talk so well. They humble down in a way that you cannot even fathom. But when they leave and come back to the place of ministry and they begin to talk, then you realize that it's not the same person that was talking to the pastor. So even if you report them to the pastor struggles to believe you because he sees them differently. He only knows one side of them. These are people that gang up to chase away people that want to join the team. They gang up, and bring very tough conditions for anybody that wants to join the team, just to scare them away. They operate like cartels in a praise and worship team department. They chase away the genuinely anointed worship members so that they remain there. They want to shine. They want to be the ones that are known, on that particular platform. And anybody that comes and seems to be anointed, more than them, seems to be diligent in whatever they do, skilled, they will fight that person until the person leaves, and they fight it in a way that even the visionary, the pastor of the church, will never suspect it is them. Toxic worship leaders that will give you an answer that will leave you crying for many days, and you cannot report them to anybody because they have found their manipulative way of dealing with the leaders of the church. When they are before the leaders, they are different people. But when they come to the place of assignment and serving, they are completely different people. I call them toxic worship leaders. Toxic worship leaders are the leaders who believe they must sing, they must lead songs on every platform, on every opportunity that there is. Every Sunday, every service, they're the ones who must lead because they believe they are anointed, and the rest of the members that are there, they don't know what they're doing. I call them toxic worship leaders. Toxic worship leaders are the leaders who will look at you in a manner likely to suggest to the congregation that whatever you're doing is nothing. When you make a slight mistake, they come close to you and they want to take the mic from you and silently tell you, stand there, watch and learn. I want to show you how this thing is done. They will embarrass you in public, when people are watching. So they leave you there crying, they leave you there wounded, and they go. They don't care. They will never say sorry because they are toxic. Toxic worship leaders will never say sorry. They will never say, I don't know, I want to learn. They will never say, let me sit down and learn from this person. I call them toxic worship leaders. Have you ever ministered with people that are toxic? Have you ever served with people that are toxic, or served under people that are toxic, and you just realize they reported you to the senior pastor and they said things which you never did, because they are jealous of what God has placed in your life. They want you out of that place by all means. Have you ever seen such kind of people? Please share with us at the comment section and let's have this conversation going. See you on the next episode.